The skies over the South China Sea are no longer calm. Philippine Fa-50 fighter jets now patrol with live ammunition, their radar systems locked onto unidentified drones appearing dangerously close to national borders. Naval destroyers slice through the waves as if preparing for something no one dares to name. Beneath the surface, submarines silently stalk the depths, equipped with next-generation sonar that can track enemy vessels miles away. The Philippine military, once under-equipped, is rapidly transforming. New weapons systems, anti-ship missiles, and coastal networks are being deployed. And yet, despite all this unease grows, civilians near the coast report constant low rumbles from the sky. Something feels off, but it's not just about defense anymore, it's about pride, sovereignty, and survival. A nation that has long endured foreign pressure is now arming itself with fierce determination. The question everyone's asking is this deterrence or preparation? Because when a country starts to prepare for every possibility, one of those possibilities is war. Over the last year, the Philippines has undergone one of the fastest military upgrades in its modern history. Billions have been poured into advanced radar systems, precision-guided munitions, and state-of-the-art drones capable of reconnaissance and strike missions. American and Japanese warships have docked at Philippine ports, conducting drills that look less like training and more like rehearsals for a future conflict. At air bases across Luzon, engineers are fitting Fa-50PH jets with long-range missiles. Philippine Marines are being trained in urban warfare and amphibious assault operations. A clear sign the focus isn't just defense, but counter-attack readiness. Meanwhile, at sea, missile corvettes and new patrol vessels move in synchronized formations, sleek, silent, and deadly. The message is unmistakable: the Philippines will not be caught off guard again. This is no longer the old, reactive military. It's becoming a force capable of power projection, of striking back if provoked. But every move forward tightens the noose of tension. Every new deployment draws more eyes, more attention, and more risk. And while the nation grows stronger, it also becomes a larger target. Out in the deep blue, the real game is being played where no one can see it. Satellite images reveal Chinese vessels, fishing boats, yet heavily armed, surrounding disputed reefs near Philippine waters. Philippine Coast Guard cutters, backed by military drones, are intercepting intrusions daily. The world may not see these encounters, but the radar screens tell the story. Every pass, every lock-on, every warning shot is another spark in the powder keg. Behind the scenes, secret intelligence operations are underway. Leaked reports hint at joint electronic warfare projects between the U.S. and the Philippines, systems designed to jam enemy communications and blind incoming missiles. The shadows of the sea are more crowded than ever before. In some areas, you can almost feel the tension echo beneath the waves. The Philippine Navy's newest acquisition, the BRP Joe's Russell-class frigate, now carries guided missiles capable of engaging surface and air threats. It's a message written steel and firepower. This territory will be defended. But when so many players are circling the same waters, the risk of a single mistake, a radar blip, a misfire, a misunderstood warning could ignite something unstoppable. Inside the Philippines, emotions are boiling. People feel proud of their country's courage, yet fearful of what comes next. Families near military bases hear the fighter jets roaring overhead at night and wonder if this is a drill or a signal of something worse. The streets buzz with patriotic music. Online voices call for unity, and still there's a haunting sense that peace is slipping away. Government officials speak with confidence, but their eyes betray the truth. They know what's at stake. Soldiers talk quietly among themselves, saying, if it happens, we'll fight. Their pride is mixed with the heavy knowledge of what that really means. The Philippines is awakening, but with awakening comes pain, and the question that echoes across every province is simple, yet terrifying: what price will we pay for strength? Neighbors, friends, even families are divided. Some want stronger alliances with the West, others fear for independence. Everyone can feel the rumble of change beneath their feet, as if the earth itself is warning them that the storm is coming. Behind every movement on the map lies a larger game. The Philippines has become a central piece in the Indo-Pacific chessboard, surrounded by giants, yet refusing to be a pawn. U.S. military presence has increased dramatically, with advanced aircraft like PF-35 Lightning and stealth drones appearing in joint drills. Japan, South Korea, and even Australia are providing tactical intelligence and maritime coordination. But alliances are a double-edged sword. They bring protection and exposure. The stronger the Philippines ties itself to external powers, the more it becomes a front line in someone else's conflict. And that's the true tension: who controls the narrative. The military buildup isn't just about hardware, it's about influence, strategy, and power. In Manila's war rooms, analysts study maps glowing with red and blue lines. Each arrow represents potential flashpoints, each symbol a possible battle. The balance of peace is fragile, and one wrong move could trigger a regional storm. The Philippines stands not just as a participant, but as the spark that could ignite an Asian power struggle unlike anything in decades. Now, the pressure is unbearable. In the skies, jets scream like warnings. On the seas, destroyers stare each other down. And in the hearts of millions of Filipinos, a question burns: how much longer can we hold this line? Reports indicate new troop movements near strategic islands. Satellite data shows increased night operations. There's talk of mobilization, not officially, but quietly. The Philippines is standing tall, yes, but the strain is visible. Every decision feels like a test between pride and preservation. If the situation explodes, it won't just be a border skirmish, it will reshape the entire region's power map. Technology, courage, and alliances will determine the outcome, but emotion will fuel it. A nation that has always fought for dignity now finds itself on the edge of history. And that's why this story matters, because it's not just about weapons, it's about people. It's about a country refusing to be silenced, standing defiant even as the world watches, waiting for the next move. The Philippines is reaching its breaking point, and when it breaks, the world will feel the shock,